When it first opened to the public in 1940, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge in Washington state was the third longest suspension bridge in the world and a wonder to behold. But after only 4 months in operation, it crashed into the water below. What caused this amazing span of steel and concrete to collapse? To understand why the bridge collapsed, it helps to understand why it was built in the first place. People needed an easy, fast way to cross the Tacoma Narrows. Engineers presented the state with two options. They chose the lighter suspension design because it would look better, be faster to build, and save the state $5 million. Some engineers voiced concerns that the lighter, narrower design was structurally unsound for the conditions of the Narrows. But saving time and money was appealing enough that state officials moved forward with the cheaper option. Unfortunately, as the engineers had suspected, the design was flawed. The structure would undulate up and down in the strong winds across the Narrows. Not exactly a comfortable ride. Soon after its unveiling, the bridge was nicknamed Galloping Gertie. On a particularly windy day, several months after it opened, the bridge's up and down motion grew to a violent twisting from side to side. The force was too much for the span to handle, and Gertie could gallop no more. The collapse of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge was a shock, but there were lessons to be learned. Engineers, seeking to learn everything they could from their catastrophic mistake, began a 10-year period of research and design. The final design they created was a sturdier, wider bridge that had been rigorously tested for safety in high winds. The replacement Tacoma Narrows Bridge was open to traffic on October 14, 1950. Sturdy Gertie, as the new bridge became known, was indeed more solid than its predecessor. So solid, in fact, that when an eastbound companion bridge was completed in 2007, Sturdy Gertie was still standing, strong as ever. It stood the test of time for nearly 70 years. The replacement Tacoma Narrows Bridge is considered a hallmark of aerodynamic engineering that ushered in a new era of suspension bridge design. It even led engineers to reinforce other bridges across the country. None of these advances in bridge design or engineering would have been possible if it weren't for one big mistake and a group of determined people who refused to give up until they'd learned from it.